Hi everyone. Today we have a special guest with us, Lukgal Srikarn. So Lukgal, could you tell us about yourself and what are you currently working on?
Hi, my name is Lukgal Srikarn Kavisut. I've worked in the entertainment field for 7 years as a TV host, travel show, interviewing like Hollywood stars. I was in a girl group, singing, advertisement, music videos, all those kind of things, news reporting. And I've just gotten into the entrepreneurial sector, doing business in the past couple of years. And so I guess it varies. I do a lot of things. Yeah.
Okay, so Lukgal, tell us about your career journey.
I started working when I was 14, actually. And the first major job was I scored a role in a French film. It was a lead role when I was 16. So that was probably the first step. But then I just continued studying a lot and worked again when I was about 21 in university. I was the brand ambassador for Double A Paper, the company, and I got a lot of experience from that. When I graduated university, I started with news anchoring and I did advertisements, and then the TV shows came and the entertainment kind of field. And then I auditioned for the girl group, which is Sound Cream by Jim and Grammy. And I had to kind of choose whether I would pursue the girl group thing or like the reputable news anchor. So I chose the girl group first because I figured if I was older, I can continue with the more serious news anchoring later on in life. And so I did that for a very full on time of like 6, 7 years, doing all those kind of things, advertisements, music videos, travel shows, and I'm very happy. I'm proud of like the experience. I can actually say that I've been able to do the things that I loved, and I'm very proud of my journey.
That's a very interesting journey. So, what are the biggest struggles you faced when you first started your career at a very young age?
Well, I guess in doing things I loved, there was not much like it wasn't a struggle, but it was more a learning curve. When you start, I'll talk about also like my business ventures. It started only a few years ago, and it starts with a feeling that like maybe you're not well equipped enough, you don't know enough about this field, you start too late. Even my entertainment works, I started quite late compared to many other people who start when they're like 16 or 12. uh, I kind of really started it all when I was like in my early 20s. So a lot of people even told me like, oh, like you won't be able to compete with these other people who've been singing since they're like little. But I felt like it doesn't actually matter about the age as long as you give it a go and try to improve yourself in the skills that you do. There's always going to be a lot of pressure and competition, um, but I feel that if you don't give in to the doubts and self doubts and you just kind of keep improving, then one day like you'll be able to say, okay, I did it. And yeah, that's how I feel about my journey.
So, what are your marketing tactics to brand yourself and your career?
For me, credit and reputation is a very important thing. Before, when I was a girl group, I had to establish my social media persona as one way because people, they will only take in your content if they actually believe in what you are. For example, if you're a girl group, you have to kind of position yourself as one. You have to post and wear things in that kind of direction. So that's why it was conflicting between me being like news reporter at the time and like girl group artist being cutesy and all that. And now that I've changed to being more like business oriented, I'm reviewing gadgets as like a IT girl, smart woman kind of thing. I have to also adapt my look. So marketing for me is also like creating like a real part of yourself and presenting it in the best way. It has to derive from like the real bits of you, but you have to kind of take time to perfect it.
Alright, Lukgal, last question. Do you have any plans for 2020?
Yes, I am in talks about doing a project, a new business, including social influencer marketing, as it's also my field. I've been working in this field for about 6 to 7 years. And as for my jade business, Rupa Gems, I sell jewelry. I want to try to get more hands on the creation process of the jewelry. Before I was going through trial and error with a bit of marketing and branding and doing things that, like, taking from my artist side career, like using that on my business as well. So I want to go into like a further step and learn more about the processes of making jewelry. And I think I also want to start like continuing with my news anchor career as well.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Lukgal.
You're welcome.
That's Lukgal Srikarn. She's a refined Thai lady with many talents who is experienced in the entertainment and media industry, and also an entrepreneur from Myanmar Jades and Jewelries. If you would like to check out more of this, please stay tuned and I'll keep you updated.
Thank you.